Um, 100 greater than uh, is it B?
The greater area. So you have to say how much greater. So you have to find the greater. You have to find the area for both of them.
Okay.
What if I split this one on the right up into a rectangle and a triangle? Did you get its area?
Okay. So you do the rectangle, and the area of that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 or 8. Yeah,
So that's 4.
4, and then with a triangle, it would be.
How do you get the area of a triangle?
Is it length times height?
Yeah, and then that times a half.
Okay.
So what is the base? What is the height?
4 and the height is 2, so it would be 8, but then you have to half it.
Yep.
So it'll be 4.
And so the rectangle was 4, the triangle is 4.
They're equal.
So what is the area for B? This is 4 and this is 4. So we haven't looked at A, we just were finding.
Okay, so then it's 8.
Yeah.
And then for A, you have to split it like you did for B.
Yeah.
So then the rectangle would be 6.
Hold on. Rectangle will be 6, yeah.
And the triangle would be 3.
Triangle would be 3.
To them together will be 9. So A is bigger.
And it says how much greater?
By 1.
That is it. And so it is A, and it is 1 bigger. You do 9, take away 8, and you get 1. Let us take a look. Yes, 1 centimeter squared. 3 marks. Let me just see. A1. So that is, yeah, great. And so you have to split it into 2 parts, find them separately, and then subtract. Any questions there?
No.
Okay, so it's a rectangle and a triangle. This is so different, but we'll try it. Any idea how you do this? Or hang on, I just want to see if there's one similar to one we just did. The one we just did with that one. Let's try this one.
The square has sides of the lump, then reaches out the area of the shaded triangle. So, is it an isosceles triangle, sir?
Mm-hmm.
So the two sides would be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, Wait, how do you do this?
So this, any idea what the height would be?
4, I think.
So the height of the triangle is 4 because it's a square and it's halfway.
Okay. So, and then we have to do 8 times 4, which is 8 times 4, which is 36. 8 times 4, which is 36. The 32. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 32, and then half of that is 16.
Yes, so a half times base times height, a half of 32, 16, and is something's missing to get the final mark?
Work out the left. Work out the area of the shaded triangle.
The last bit is the unit.
Oh, centimeter.
Is it centimeters?
Centimeters squared.
Centimeters squared. Well done. So it's area. 16. Oh, so they should have said centimeters squared. Sometimes you lose a mark without that. So now let's try this one.
Yes. All the measurement are meters. The area of a shape A is m squared. Find the formula for A in terms of x. What? Find the formula for AX. For A in terms of x.
So any idea what the length of this line will be?
No.
So it will be this line here. So the total, take away this bit here.
Okay. But you didn't know what x is, so how can you?
So you would just do it in terms of x.
Okay.
So x would be in the answer.
So it will be 2x plus 1 minus x.
So 2x plus 1 minus x. And can you make that simpler?
Two x minus x. No, 3x minus x.
2. So you could write it as 2x minus x plus 1. As 2x minus x.
Okay. So then, and then I don't understand what it says. Find the formula.
It's a bit. I should do something before that. So it's just x plus 1. This one will be x plus 1, and then you'd find the area. It's kind of a different thing. I might come back to it if there's a similar one with numbers. This one. Okay, yeah, let's try this one.
ABDE is a rectangle. AB, BDC is a right angle triangle. BC, ABC is a straight line. The area of the rectangle for ABD is 40 centimeters. Okay. So what can you think? I think what you have to do is you need to like split up the 40 centimeters squared.
Just a second, sorry. Sorry about that. So the rectangle has an area of 40. Is there anything you can use? Is there anything you can do with that?
But
you can use it to work out the height.
How?
So how do you get area of a rectangle?
G base times height.
Yeah. And so what times what will give you the area for this one?
40 divided by the base.
Well done. So height is 40 divided by the base.
Okay.
What is the base?
It is 40 divided by the height.
Yes, but what is the base?
The number.
What number? It's a rectangle.
It's but how can you know it's what it is if you don't know what the other two sides are?
I don't know if it's cutting it off. Opposite sides in a rectangle are equal.
Yeah. Oh, so it's 8 centimeters.
Yeah.
So then 40 divided by 8. 40 divided by 8. Is that 5?
Yeah. And so this one is 5.
5. So that means that the thing for BD is also 5 centimeters.
Well done. Yeah.
So now all you need to do is 4.5 times by 5.
Mm-hmm. And this is calculator.
Okay. So it would be 22.5, but you have to half it, which will be 11.25.
Well done. And so that is 11.25. What unit?
Centimeters squared.
That's it. Centimeters squared. So 11.25 centimeters squared. And so yes, base times height gives you area of rectangle, and so it's working reverse. area, divide by base, gives you height, and the base of a rectangle is the same as the top because opposite sides are equal, and then you can get the area of the triangle from there. Any questions about that?
No.
So you just slowly fill in the blanks until you've gotten everything. Oh, what is this? See, these are the 3-mark questions. These are the tricky ones. I don't want to always just do easy ones. We have to do tricky ones. Okay. So this is 23 by 17. Look at the length and width of a flower bed. Okay.
Okay. Each flower bed is a rectangle with the same number and with the same width. Work out the length and the width of a flower bed. Diagram shows a garden with 4 flower beds. The garden is a rectangle. Wait. So, to get like the top, would you have to do 23 minus 4?
Almost. It's not minus 4. How many 1 meters are there?
Minus 5.
Yes.
So that would be 18.
Mm-hmm.
And then do you have to divide 18 by 4 now?
Yeah.
Is this calculator question or?
Yeah, these are still calculator. We did all the non-calcs and that's calc.
Okay. So it'll be 4.5.
So it's 4.5 centimeters.
And then
That's the width. So now we need the length.
yeah. Length. How did you say? Do you have to do 17 centimeters minus 5?
17 centimeters is this way. So the total is 17. How much is taken off?
Uh, 1 centimeter.
So we want this bit here.
Four centimeters?
No. So what is the difference between that and that? What's the difference between the blue and the red?
The blue, 4.5 centimeters.
No. See the blue?
Yes.
What's the length of the blue?
17 centimeters.
Yeah. And so the blue is 17. How much is what gets taken off the blue for it to become the red?
4.5.
No. See this bit up here?
Yeah.
That gets taken off. This bit down here, that gets taken off.
So 2 centimeters.
Yes. So what is that? So what is the length?
The length is 15 centimeters. 50 meters.
Oh, it's meters, you're right. That's centimeters. That's it. And so, do we have to divide this one by 4 as well?
No.
No, because it's just 1. The other one was all 4. So 4.5 and 15. 4.5 and 15. Well done. So yeah, you have to do total minus the little bits that were taken off and divide it if you need to. Any questions about that?
No.
Tricky stuff. So area. Hang on, let me just check something. Yeah, so area. Those are the hardest questions for area. What do you give yourself there?
Yeah, half.
Tricky. Okay, volume. Let's see if you already know this stuff. Do you already know what the volume is for this big cube?
No.
Volume is how many little... So area is like how many squares there are. Volume is how many cubes there are. So how many of those cubes are there? If you have to add them all up.
7.
So we can see 7, but there's actually going to be an 8th one at the back. And so the volume will be 8.
Oh.
And the way you can work out volume is how many squares across? Or how many cubes across?
2.
How many cubes this way?
2.
And how many up?
2.
And so rectangle area is base times height. Volume is base times height times depth, or base times height times length, whatever. So 2 times 2 times 2. And you get 8.
Oh, okay.
And this one will be centimeters cubed, because it's volume. So 3 things.
Okay.
Okay. Before we do that, yes, let's try. Oh, hang on, wow, they just start so difficult. Yes, okay, how about this one?
Okay, so it's volume. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 centimeters cubed.
So 6 centimeters cubed. How do you get
I just counted the sides.
that? So volume is base times height times length.
Base times height times length.
So what's the base? What's the height? What's the length?
Okay. The base is 10 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
The length is 4 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
And the height is 3.
Yep.
So then it would be 30 times to what? 120.
So it'll be 120. What's the unit?
Centimeters. No, yeah, centimeters cubed.
Well done. Let's see. So that was a calculator one. Okay, how about this one?
It's like I'm supposed to keep back up the volume. So you do 20 times 5 times 7.
Yeah.
Which is 700.
20 times 5 times 7 equals 700 unit.
Centimeters cubed.
Very good. And that was 700 centimeters cubed. Let me just see something here. 1, 2, yes. So this is a 3-mark question, and it's a calculator question. You get 1 mark if you write down 20 times 5 times 7. You get 1 mark if you write down 700, and you get 1 mark if you write down centimeters cubed. So for a non-calculator paper, they seem to, if you forget to write down centimeters cubed, they don't mind. But for a calculator paper, because the calculator is doing this work, then to get the full marks you have to write down the unit. So just always write down the unit.
Okay.
So area, centimeters squared, volume, centimeters cubed, that type of thing. So now they get tricky, and now I'm gonna go hang on, what is this? 3 marks volume calculator. Oh, they're getting very tricky. So these are the calculator questions. Okay, so you tell me this one.
Okay. Play 20 times 40 times 20. So 20 times 20 is 400. And 400 times 40 is 1,600.
So 4 marks?
Centimeters cubed.
1,006. So, 16,000. Hang on. Yes.
16.
Should be 3 zeros. 16,000. Not 1,600. Yeah, total of 3 zeros. 2 times 4 times 8 is 16. 10 times 10 times 10, 1,000. Okay, so just watch out for that. Now we go back to the ones I skipped. Okay, how about this?
Okay. So, length of width. So it's not area of thingy.
Similar, but now it's volume. So they give you the volume, you have to find out what the height is.
Okay. Okay, so if you think of it like a 2D shape, so it's just the 5 centimeters bit, and then you just need to figure out the other line next to it. So it's like you're finding the area. So you do you know that this. Oh no, can't do that either. How do you figure out? Okay, so the volume is 120. So 5 times 8 is 40. So and you need it to get to 120. So then the other one will be 3.
And so 120 5 times the height times 8, so 40, 120, and so it's just, you can divide it, 120 divided by 40, and you get 3.
Yeah.
What's the unit?
Centimeters cubed.
You sure?
You know, just centimeters.
Yes, so just watch out for that. Okay, 1 second. That's okay. How about this one?
Okay, so this one, I did the questions I linked. The box is made to hold cubes. Each cube has a length of 2 centimeters. That's the length.
So how can you figure out how many boxes you can fit inside the big box?
Yeah. So the width is 6 centimeters. So, and you can fit 2 in one row because the
Yes.
width is 4 centimeters.
Yeah.
So then, I think you need to times 4 by 6.
So you said you could fit 2 across this way.
Yeah.
How many could you fit up?
Would you can't fit any?
Well, there are 2 centimeters, and this is 2 centimeters.
So you just fit 2 there.
So you could fit exactly 1 box up. And how many boxes could you fit along the length?
You could 3.
Yeah. And so, how many boxes is that in total?
5.
So it would be 2 times 1 times 3.
Oh, okay. 6.
Yeah. 6 cubes. And so, yeah, it's because you can fit 2 across, so that'll be half. So it's going to look like that. So those, you'll have 2 there, and then 3, and so it'll be like that. So if you were to actually kind of make them into cubes, it would look a bit like that. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a lot like volume. Okay, that was a 2 marker. This is a 3 marker for that type of thing.
Sure. So this is okay. Let's do this. A matchbox is 5 centimeters. A quarter. Okay. So you can fit 5 of the matchboxes at the front, at the bottom.
So you can fit 5, yeah.
And then on the sides you can fit 10.
Yeah.
And then you can fit 8, 16. Then you can fit. Wait. Then you can fit it'll be not an even number.
So what are you dividing by what?
20 and 8.
You used 8, so you did 40 divided by 8 and you got 5. Like 8 times 5 will give 40, so that's the base. The height was 20 and 2, so that was 10. What is the length?
Oh, so this will be 4.
Yeah.
Then times it will be 200.
And so that's 4 times 10 times 5. And so that is 200 matchboxes. Yeah, so you just match them up, and you do base divided by base, height divided by height, length divided by length, and then times your 3 answers. Any questions there?
No?
Okay. How about this one?
Okay, Terry fills a carton of boxes. Each box is a cube of side of 10 centimeters. The carton is a cuboid. Okay. Okay, so at the front you can fit 6.
Mm-hmm.
Along the side you can fit 3.
Mm-hmm.
And at the back you can fit 5.
Mm-hmm.
So then your answer will be 5, 15. Wait, your answer will be
And it's usually easier to do the bigger numbers first.
it will be 90.
So 5 times 6 times 3, and that makes 90, what is this, boxes. 90 boxes, grand. Any questions there?
No.
And so you can really see, this comes up a lot with these exam questions. Oh, why did they have to get this so tricky? Let's see. Jane makes cheese. She's in the shape of a cuboid. Jane's going to make a new cheese. The new cheese will also be in the shape of a cuboid. It has to have the same volume. Okay. So, how do we do this?
What's extending to be a cube? What? Jane is going to make new cheese. New cheese will be in the shape of a cube. Change would have the same volume as the one before. Work out the value of x. What? I don't understand the words.
So it's the same amount of cheese, and so the volume of this is the same as the volume of this. And so you have to say what x would give them to have, so they both have the same volume.
Oh. Okay. X would be 12 then. 12 centimeters.
How did you get 12?
Because... Wait, no, not 12. It's 17 centimeters.
How did you get 17?
See? it says 5 for the length and 5 for the base there.
Mm-hmm.
On the other one, it says 10 for the base and 2 for the length. So, to get to 5 from 10, you need to halve it. So then that's done. So there's an extra 5, and then to get to 2 to 5, you have to take away 3 from 15 and add it to the 2.
Okay.
And then oh wait, no, it's not 17, it's gonna be 18. Because add the 5 from the 10.
Hold on. Okay. What is the volume of the first one?
The volume is 300.
Okay. So the second one has to have the same volume. How do you figure out what x is?
You have to divide those two by x.
So basically what you have to do is 5 times 5 times what makes 300?
5 times 25. 5 times by 4. Times 12.
Yes. So it's 300 divided by 25 will get you your answer. So the length is 12 centimeters. So you find the volume for the first one, and then you use that to get the length for the second one because they have the same volume. Any questions there?
No,
just keep it simple. So if they have the same volume, find the volume for the first one. And then for the second one, so volume is base times height times length. And so for the second one, the volume must be 300 as well. So 300 equals 5 times length. And you can just divide by 5, or divide by 25. So you just solve the equation. That, I don't know why that's there. That's in the wrong place, I think. This one, that should be with prisms, I think. I might see. Okay, calculator questions. Oh, yes. Okay, how about this one? And you can use a calculator.
Company packs boxes into a container.
On Teams.
Company packs into a container. Container is a keyboard. What largest number? Work out the largest number of boxes that can be packed into the container. Okay, so this one is okay. So say 600 divided by 50. 400, 600, sorry, to 5 divided by 50. That is 12. So you can fit 12 at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And then 300 divided by 25, which is also 12.
Okay.
And then 200 divided by 20, which is 10.
Mm-hmm.
So that will go for the length. And then you times them together. So 12 times 12 is 144. And 144 times by 10 is 1,440.
Well done. And it's a calculator question, so for that one you can just put it in the calculator. 1,440. Brilliant. So you did that one without any help from me. Let me just see the 4 markers. Now we have to do these tricky ones. Let's see. Okay. Any idea how we do this?
No.
You have to split it up. So let's say you split it up. Let's say this way. And do the two separately. And then add them up.
Okay. Okay. See. So for the top bit, for the that half with the 4 centimeters on it, it will be 6 centimeters.
Where would be 6 centimeters? Sorry. Oh yeah. So on the top. Yeah.
So that'll be 6 centimeters, and then the bottom will also be 6 centimeters.
Okay. And so yeah, how would you use that?
So then, do you do 6 times 4 times 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this calculator?
Calculator, yeah.
Okay. 3. Okay. Calculator. 6 times 4 times 20, which is 480.
Okay.
And then on the other side, you do 5 times 7 times 20 again.
Yes.
So that'll be 700. And then 700 at 480 is 1,180.
1,180 unit.
Centimeters cubed.
Well done. 1,180 centimeters cubed. Got it. It's going to be a tricky one. Okay, 4 marker non-calculator. That was a 3 marker calculator. How about this?
Look up the volume of the prism. So if you split it in half,
And which way? Going up, going across?
Up.
Okay.
So, and the other side will be 5. The smaller side.
Yeah.
And then you do 5 times 2, which is 10, then 10 times 10 is 100. So that's for that side. And then...
Sorry, what was it? 5 times...
5 times 2, which is 10, and then 10 times 10 is 100.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you do 7 times 4 times 10.
Yeah.
Which is 280.
Mm-hmm.
And then add them together, which is 380 centimeters cubed.
Perfect. Wow, 4 marker. Great. 380 centimeters cubed. Wait, no, this is 3 marks. Why is that there? Let's see. That's a 4 marker. That's a 4 marker. So I think we know what we're doing with these ones. This one is just, it's got money involved, maybe. This one, these are here. I just want to see what this looks like. Puts wooden boxes. Okay, yeah, let's do this one.
Okay. Wait, both of them.
So it's just one question.
Okay. Is this another mean? Okay. So at the front. Wait. No, you have to work out X. Okay. This one. 24 blocks completely fill a box. Wait. I don't understand.
So it's similar to the ones we did before. How many boxes could you fit into this one? So let's say going across, how many could you get in?
You could get 2. 4.
So you get 4 that way. How about length?
1.
And so height is X, but whatever this is, it would be 4 times 1 times something, and they say 24 blocks completely fill 24 blocks completely fill a box.
Okay. So be 6.
Yes, and so we know that this has to be 6. And so we have to say, use that to work out what X is.
So 12.
Yes, well done. X is 12 centimeters, I believe, because it's like 8 divided by 2 is 4, 10 divided by 10 is 1, and 12 divided by 2 is 6. And so it's 12, 4 marks. Any questions about that one?
No.
Okay, it was Not very well answered. That one is similar. That's okay. It's an easier one. This one is similar. And then this one. So this is kind of, I'll put that in a different place. Yeah, cylinders, those should be in a different place. And then the 5 markers. Similar, except they just involves money. Okay. And that's, yeah. How was that? So that's volume. What do you give yourself there? Volume.
Tick.
So tricky stuff. That's great. And so, yeah, anything in particular you want to do next time, Carlos? Or I feel like I can pick.
You can pick.
Okay, you're doing great. Any questions for me in general?
No?
Alright, well done, Carlos. You did great. I look forward to chatting again next week.
Okay. Bye.
Have a good week. Goodbye.